KNO3. It is also the ionic compound. It is made up of positive and negative ion. Especially, it is made up of that negative ion. That negative ion is polyatomic ion. Okay. So first we have to find out what are the ions present in a molecule given chemical formula. We know that ionic compound is made up of positive and negative ion. Here what is a positive ion? Potassium is a metal, so absolutely it is a positive ion. So K plus, and it is made up of the negative polyatomic negative ion, that means NO3 minus. Okay, so KNO3 contain K plus and NO3 minus ions. First we have to write the name of positive ion. K plus, potassium. NO3 minus, nitrate. Okay, now potassium plus nitrate, potassium nitrate. Okay, name for KNO3 is what? Potassium nitrate. Okay. And next formula CaSO4. Okay, so this is also ionic compound. Ionic compound means it made up of positive and negative ion. Here the negative ion is polyatomic ion, that means SO4 2 minus. Positive ion is Ca2 plus. First you have to memorize the given table in the book. Okay, after that we can do these kind of exercise in very easily. First we memorize the table given in that book. Okay, so here CaSO4 is made up of Ca2 plus and SO4 2 minus ion. Okay, here positive ion is Ca2 plus and negative ion is SO4 2 minus. How do we convert the formula into name? Name of the positive ion plus name of the negative ion. Okay, here the positive ion is calcium plus negative ion is sulfate. So calcium plus sulfate, calcium sulfate. Okay, and next Al2O3. The given formula is Al2O3. This is also ionic compound. It is made up of positive and negative ion. Okay, so it contains aluminium and oxygen ion. Here the subscript represent number of ions present in it. Here aluminium, 2 aluminium ion and 3 oxygen ion present in it. So Al3 plus is a positive ion, O2 minus is a negative ion. Now we convert the formula into name. Name of positive ion plus negative ion. Name of the positive ion is what? Aluminium. Name of the negative ion, O2 minus, is oxide. Now we get aluminium oxide. What is the name for Al2O3? Is aluminium oxide. Okay. Special cases. Here also some special cases is also there. Look at the valency 1. In valency 1, you may see copper is also present under the category of valency 1, isn't it? And see that valency 2. Here also you observe copper present in the category valency 2. So here we have some confusion about that naming. How do we give that name for copper? Whether it is +1 or +2 state. Okay. So copper exists both +1 and +2 nature. Okay. Like that, you may see that iron. In valency 2, you may see iron, isn't it? Like that, the valency 3, you may see that iron. Iron is also special case. Iron exists in the form of 2 plus and 3 plus state. Okay, so the valency of iron may be 2 or 3. Copper is also, the valency of copper is 1 or 2. So in this kind of molecule, first we have to find out whether that copper exists or ion exists in the form of 1 or 2, 2 or 3. Okay. First, we look at the example. Here, the given formula is CuCl, isn't it? CuCl. First, we have to find out that copper present in +1 valency or +2 valency. We know that copper exists in the two form. One form or two form. That means +1 nature or +2 nature. First, we have to find out whether here copper is what kind of nature. Whether +1 or +2. Okay. So, here we know that ionic compound, the total net charge should be 0. Positive ion plus negative ion equal to total net charge 0. Here, what is the positive ion? Cu. We don't know the valency of copper. So, we simply represent Cu. Okay. Next, Cl is there. Cl is a negative ion. We know what is the charge of Cl. What is the charge and valency of Cl? -1. So, here we mention plus -1. Cu plus inside the bracket -1 equal to 0. Why we mention 0? Because CuCl is an ionic compound. The net charge should be 0. Neutral. Okay. Now we move to this -1. After that equal, what we get? Cu plus 1. Now we get the valency of Cu. What is the valency of Cu here? +1 valency. That means here copper exists in the valency 1. Now, the same step. Ions present in CuCl is Cu plus and Cl minus. Name of the positive ion plus name of the negative ion. Here we denote the valency of the copper. So, positive ion is copper. We denote its valency 1. And name of the negative ion, chloride. Finally, we get copper 1 chloride. Understand? Copper 1 chloride. In iron and copper, we should denote the valency. Because iron and copper exist in both valencies. So, here we must denote the valency of the ions present in the molecule. And next molecule formula is CuCl2. See the next example. CuCl2. In CuCl2, we first identify what is the valency of Cu here. Okay. How can we identify? First, Cu. We don't know the valency of Cu here. So, we simply put Cu. And valency of chlorine. We multiply the charge with number of atoms. We know the charge of chlorine is -1. How many chlorine atom is there? 2. How can we identify 2 chlorine atom is there? Because 2 is present in the subscript. So, charge is multiplied with number of atoms. 2 into -1 and equal to 0. Why we put 0? Because it is a neutral compound. And next, we have multiply the charge with number, we get -2. Now, we move that -2 into after equal, what we get? Cu plus 2. Here, what is the valency of Cu? Here, the valency of Cu is +2. Okay. So, next step, what are the ions present in CuCl2? Cu2 plus and 2 chlorine minus ion present in it. We need not to bother about the number of ions. We know that name of positive and negative ion. What is the name of the positive ion? Copper. That valency should be mentioned. What is the valency here? 2. Copper 2. Negative ion name is chloride. Copper 2 plus chloride. What is the name of CuCl2? Copper 2 chloride. Okay. Like that iron also. Here iron chloride. FeCl2. We know that iron can exist in the form of 2 and 3 valency. First we have to find out what is the valency of iron in a molecule. Okay. First step, FeCl2. First we identify what is the valency of iron here. Okay. Here Fe plus 2 into minus 1. Here 2 represent 2 chlorine atom present in it. And minus 1 represent charge of the chlorine equal to 0. Because all the ionic compounds are neutral in nature. And the chlorine charge is multiplied with number of chlorine atoms. So we get minus 2. Now we move on to that minus 2. After that equal, what we get? Fe plus 2. Now what is the valency of iron here? Here the valency of iron is plus 2. Okay. That means exist in 2 valency form. So now FeCl2. What are the ions present? Fe2 plus and Cl minus. Name. Name of positive ion plus negative ion. What is the name of the positive ion? Iron 2. In iron and copper we mentioned the valency. Okay. Iron 2 plus negative ion name is chloride. Iron 2 chloride. Okay. In next case, see the second example here, FeCl3. The given formula is FeCl3. First we have to find out what is the valency of iron here. In this molecule, what is the valency of Fe. Okay. So we don't know that valency of Fe, so we write Fe plus. What is the charge of chlorine? Minus 1. How many number of chlorine atom is there? 3. So number of atom multiplied with charge. So now get Fe minus 3 equal to 0. Now we move that minus 3 into that next of equal to what we get? Plus 3. So here what is the valency of iron? 3. Okay. So in FeCl3 the valency of iron is 3. Okay. Now ions present in FeCl3 is Fe3 plus and Cl minus. Name of positive ion. That means what is the positive ion? Iron 3. What is the negative ion? Chloride. Now we get iron 3 chloride. Okay. So copper and iron is a special case. First we have to find out what is the valency of iron and copper of the molecule. Then we have to find out the name. In the name we should include the valency. Okay. Thank you children. Today homework is also to convert the name into formula and formula into name. I need step by step answer. In previous week we have to write a single word answer. I expect step by step answer. So in this today we have to do step by step. Okay, thank you. In molecule copper sulfate, we do not mention that valency of copper. But in case of CuCl and in case of CuCl2 only we mention the charge of Cu. Okay. Why means here CuCl and CuCl2 is made up of same kind of atom. Cu and Cl. So in this case we mention the valency. In CuCl the valency of copper is 1. In CuCl2 the valency of copper is 2. So in this kind of case only we mention the valency. In copper sulfate we do not mention the valency. Okay. Like that, iron sulfate. That iron sulfate also, we do not mention the valency of iron in their name. But in iron chloride, we should mention the name. Because in iron chloride, both iron 2 form and iron 3 form can form iron chloride. In FeCl2, iron exists in the form of 2 valency nature. In iron FeCl3, iron exists in the form of valency 3 in nature. So, both molecules are made up of same kind of atom, Fe and Cl. So, we should mention the valency of iron. Okay. In iron sulfate, we do not mention its valency and charge. Okay. Thank you.